thank you so much for coming tonight, and thanks to Caleb for asking me.
Yeah! Woo!
And thanks to Quill. Curious. I have two poems. One is long and one is a little shorter. Curious. You were born curious, red and floppy, licking the ooze off your lips, selfish, before you knew real delight. Wriggling with eyes like raisins, grapes burnt with new light. Soon you bit your mama's teat to show your new set of teeth, to see if the milk could squirt out faster. The next day they shoved a bottle in your paws, and you wondered why this nipple didn't pucker. You squeezed a blue stuffed bear between your legs until it smelled like you, and when it stopped talking, you tried to think of what it was you said. You wanted to see how far you could toddle away before you were chased and caught and held, then how long you could hold your breath underwater, pretending to drown, before your own body yelled to come outside. You hid under sofas, learned the taste of moths and how to make your own art out of scabs and earwax. Soon you wanted to know what underwear your teacher wore under her dress, so once sprawled out on the floor you colored trees on paper, and when she walked by you crept up her leg with your eyes. So you became more curious with others and didn't yet know the word for elastic. I was also curious. So years later we scratched maps into each other's bodies with dirty fingernails. And I sometimes slapped you the way you liked, and I sometimes slapped you the way you didn't, and we both got mean and curious about other people's scents, like lavender and peppermint, and other people's scents when we found it wasn't common. And when I didn't want to be tender to you anymore, I told you to leave, and you said you already had, so I forgot about it. And I was curious how I tasted, and if my own mother also shit when I was born. If this were erotica. If this were erotica, I thought, pulling back my zipper mask, I wouldn't have kept my socks on, and you would have had thicker legs. If this were erotica, then when I said I was thirsty, you would have pulled on my hair and filled my throat instead of getting a glass of water. If this were erotica, there would have been 3 of me and 1 of you instead of 1 of you and half of me. If this were erotica, we would have called the performance Meter Maid, and I would have held a ruler next to your cock and said it was a meter long or wide or whatever, and you would have tried to stick quarters in my ass.